Hey fam, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. I hope you're having a blessed morning so far. Today is Obedience Thursday. The obedience in which the context in which I'm going to use it for is the compliance of an order, request, or the law of a submission to another's authority. Is being liked better than being obedient? And younger, I thought being liked was better. I thought being liked was being blended in was where I wanted to be. That's where I stood out for a reason. I didn't understand why. I didn't understand why I didn't quite fit in certain cliques, or why I was always a little bit different. I'm older now, so I have a different understanding of that. But I tried being liked, even though I think of times when I was younger, my mother would tell me being when the street lights come on, I didn't want to go in. I knew the consequences. I loved her, but at the same time, I was trying to be liked. So instead of going home, I wanted to stay out with my friends. And if I was obedient, I would be in the house. I would have respected her rules, and I would have came in the house. But being disobedient subjected me to some safety issues that she already knew. That's why she put those rules in place. By not following her rules of being in the house at night, things changed. I ended up being in situations where I shouldn't have been. Maybe, cars driving by, shooting, getting in cars where I shouldn't have been in, being with friends I shouldn't have been in, being in places where drugs where I shouldn't have been, all because I didn't submit to her authority and I was disobedient. So a lot of times when it comes to being obedient, a lot of times those things are in place to keep us within parameters so that we don't put ourselves out there to be subjected to the unknown, to temptations, to problems, to life, safety issues. We have to understand that, those rules are in place to protect us. Obedience is a thing that the Lord respects. The Lord wants us to be obedient. In Romans 5:19, it reads, "For just as through the disobedience of one man the many were sinners, so also through the obedience of one man the many were made righteous." The Lord has put his commands in place to help us, to protect us, to shield us, which will follow, So it depends on what are you trying to be in life. What is your final destination? Are you trying to follow the Lord? Or are you trying to be liked by the group? Or are you trying to blend in? You follow the group, or what are you trying to do? What do you want out of life? Obedience is better. Obedience, the Lord has a promise if you're obedient. The Lord has a kingdom for you if you're obedient. The Lord has more for you if you're obedient. The world will leave you. There's nothing there. You trying to be liked and blended in with the crowd will get you nowhere in life. They will drop you. They will leave you. And all you did for them, they will forget tomorrow. The Lord won't forget what you done in his name. The Lord won't forget the obedience you had, what you accomplished, because you listened to his commands. The Lord won't forget you. The Lord has something for you if you're able to follow and be obedient to his word. If you struggle with that, if you're struggling with trying to be obedient, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to come back to the Lord. You need to work on your prayer life. You need to go find your good church home. You need to find somebody who can mentor and help you with that walk if you're struggling by yourself. Being obedient. There's nothing wrong with it. We all need help. Just like I needed my mother to help be obedient, to inform me of why she had rules. You might need some help interpreting the rules and why we follow them. And if that's the case, you need to find somebody else that can help you. We're here. Want to drop us a line? You want prayer? Drop us a line. We're here. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be here tomorrow. Lord's will. Have a great day. Decide to have a great day. And if nobody told you today, the Lord loves you, and I do too. Let's go out and have a good day. Let's go out and be obedient to the word of the Lord. Let's go out and be an example